Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today it's a perfume tag, get to know me, and since you can't see me, you can hang out with flowers and me, of course, in the background. So if you're interested, then keep watching. Maybe it could be your bedtime story. So yeah, just some questions, and I've been tagged by two channels from Perfume community, so sniffing fragrance and dabble in fragrance, so check their channels as well. They have fragrances channels, and yeah, there are some questions. I think it's 21 questions, so if you're interested to get to know me, then keep watching. And of course, it's all about fragrances and perfumes related. So, first question, which is, did you go to perfume school? Then no, I did not. That's why sometimes I have trouble describing fragrances, but I do what I can, and I picked up some new strange notes along the way since I opened the channel. So before I didn't know that many notes, that perfumes can have that many notes, but yes, you live and you learn. So the next question is, do you consider yourself addicted to perfumes or fragrances? I think not yet, but I'm getting there. Because I love perfumes. I just love sniffing them. I just love interacting with them, and especially with beautiful bottles. I just love everything about them. So yeah, since I opened this channel and I started to be interested even more in perfumes, then yeah, there could be a case of addiction at some point in the future, but who knows, let's see. The next question is, what's your first fragrance memory? So I don't know, I always loved perfumes, and I think my first fragrance memory would have to be, I want to say, Kenzo, Low Par Kenzo, which is a very fresh, beautiful fragrance, and it still exists, I think, because I bought it a couple of years ago just to kind of relive the past. So I really recommend you this fragrance. It's a beautiful, very fresh, almost like a cucumber fresh type of fragrance, but it was always getting lots of compliments. So if you get your hands on that one, that's really, really good, great for the summer. So yeah, I remember that was like one of my first perfumes that I loved. So that was a while ago, but I think they reformulated it, but it still exists. I think you can still buy it. So then what's your next question? What's your first fragrance purchase? I don't know. I don't think I ever purchased fragrances until recently, because I always got a fragrance as a gift. I always got perfumes as a gift, and I always had so many I never actually had to buy them. And then until recently, this year actually, that I bought some perfumes. Yeah, this year or last year, just because I wanted to try something different than the ones I had, which were mainly I would just have Dior and Chanel, and I just wanted to see different ones. So yeah, that's how I started buying them. So I don't remember which one was the first, but probably I don't know, I'm struggling to think, so I don't know. So next question is, which fragrance you can't stand? I don't know, I think maybe some perfumes that are very herbal and very kind of sharp and herbal medicinal, then I don't think I would like them. So yeah, that would be the answer. but I can't think of any name because I don't own this type of fragrances because they repel me. But there is one brand actually which has their cosmetics with this type of herbal scent, and it's as Aesop. I think it's here in the UK, and yeah, all their cosmetics, all the beauty products, I don't like them because they are very medicinal and herbal, so don't like it. Next question is, what's your favorite meal or cuisine? So I love Italian and Japanese cuisine. These are my favorites. And then, do you like salty, sweet, or spicy or mild food? So I love any type of food in moderation. I just love food, so. And actually, if this question was about fragrances, do you like salty, sweet, spicy, or mild fragrances? That could be a question. So in this case, I would say I love sweet and a bit spicy, maybe even. So anyway, what's your last fragrance purchase? So you can actually see my last purchases in my whole video, which if you haven't watched it yet, it's in my videos near list. So, but the last one that I liked the most was obviously Girls Now Shine by Elie Saab. So that was my kind of favorite recent purchase. So next question is, you're thinking about which fragrance you're thinking about buying but never did. So I don't know, there are so many that I want to buy. I have a huge list, and I don't know. Oh, I know. Chanel Coco Noir, and then Chanel L'Eau. So I was thinking about them but never bought them because I still have some Chanel, so I will stick to those for now. Dream fragrance. What's your dream fragrance? So my dream fragrance, because of the huge hype, there are two fragrances. One is Baccarat Rouge, obviously, and the second one is Delina. So these are my dream fragrances that I'm thinking about, and hopefully one day they will arrive into my collection. So next question is, what's your cheapest fragrance? So this has to be one of the Zara perfumes, because I recently discovered Zara and they have very affordable fragrances, and some are very good. So so usually they can be £10 even. So for £10, for example, I think it was £10.99 was, for example, Woman Gold, Zara Woman Gold, which is a fantastic fragrance. You can also check it out in my reviews if you're interested. This is a fragrance that has, I would say, designer quality, but it only costs £10. So I think it's great. Then next question, which is most expensive fragrance at the moment in my collection? So that would have to be I think Coco Mademoiselle and by Chanel, and Dior Absolutely Blooming. So I would say these are two most expensive ones in my collection right now. So next question, does your partner wear perfume? So my previous partners, they used to wear perfume, but they were not really that bothered. Usually they would wear, I find that usually men, they have one favorite fragrance and they stick to it forever, and they're boring like that. So usually they would use just one for their pretty much entire life. So yeah, I think it's a tough crowd if you want to sell perfume to men, because they are, yeah, they just stick to one. So that's quite interesting, actually. So then next question is, what does your partner dislikes on you? So interesting one, because they their previous partners, they would be scared to say anything critical, so I don't think they would dare to say that it is something they don't like, so they like everything. Do you wear, next question, do you wear a fragrance, do people wear fragrances in your area? So I'm not sure what do they mean by the area. So maybe the people that I know. So yeah, unfortunately, the people I know, like friends, or just any people that I know, they're not really into fragrances that much. See, that's why I opened my channel, because I wanted to talk about fragrances and beauty products and all these things, because my friends are not that interested in that. So yeah, but now I made new friends, which is you, so we can have a chat in the comments about fragrances and beauty products, so that's great. So next question, do you wear fragrances of the opposite sex? So the answer is no, but accidentally, because actually I'm not really into men's fragrances, they tend to be strong, so I'm not really into that. But accidentally once I had a sample of what's the name, Jo Malone, Mare and Tonka, and this is considered as unisex, which I didn't know, but for me it is a masculine fragrance, but I didn't know at this point. I had samples, so I sampled it, and it smells absolutely amazing. And if you're listening up to this far, then this is a tip for you. If you have your boyfriend, husband, if you get them this fragrance, you're just going to love it, and he will probably love it. But it's such a rich, complex fragrance that you will just go insane. But I had to give it away to a friend, the sample, because it was just too strong for me, but just so beautiful. So that's my advice for this fragrance. And then next question is, do you have testers or decants for traveling? So usually for traveling I would just take maybe 2 perfumes, just the small bottles, and usually if it's a hot climate, then I would just take some fresh perfume in a small bottle. So I don't really, or yeah, I might just have some leftover testers, but yeah, usually I would just take a small bottle with me, maybe 30 or 50 milliliters. And then, do you get compliments on your fragrances? Yeah, I think so. Most of the time, yeah. If I wear the nice ones, then definitely yes. And as you know, if you saw my previous video, most complimented is Alien and Coco Mademoiselle. So these get huge compliments, and Miss Dior. So why do you wear fragrances? So I love them because I don't know, they just give you this happiness, these positive feelings, and I love this moment when you just get ready for a night out or a nice evening or some event or something. You're putting your makeup, you're putting your, obviously first you take the shower, then you put your makeup, and then at the end you put your clothes, some maybe beautiful dress, and then you spray your beautiful perfume. So that's like my favorite moment of the day, to do that. So yeah, that's why it's just like an icing on the cake. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. There was a little stories and get to know me tag. I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.